Ready, Beth?
I'm ready.
Okay. Anin Boujou band members, today is May 4th, Tuesday. Starting off with the COVID updates for the counties. Aitkin County yesterday, 1,327. Today, increased by 1,328. Crow Wing yesterday, 6,489, and today is 6,596. When I go to Brainerd, I always think about these numbers and wondering what's out there when I go to Walgreens or Targets, or who are the people that haven't had a vaccine. So that kind of makes me nervous when I go to Brainerd, and I try not to go there very often. Mille Lacs County, 2,971 was yesterday, and today 2,972. Pine County, yesterday 3,220, and today 3,233. On the reservation, District 1 and District 2, 119, no change. District 211, no change from yesterday, and District 3, 35, no change. So a couple of meetings happened yesterday. We had a cabinet meeting in person, and this is the first meeting we had in person for months and months and months. And the commissioners provide updates to me about the programs. I bring issues to them and ask them to incorporate any kind of solutions that we may need, or how to communicate with band members on whatever that may be. Also, this morning I had a meeting with the District 1 Representative Virgil, and we meet on occasion. And today Virgil said that we should have more meetings so we're all on the same page on different issues. We talked about many issues: graduation, housing, CD issues, things of that sort. We talked about the aquatic and fitness center and the need to get that opened, and making sure that we alert the community. And based on band statutes, I, as the chief executive, am custodian of all band property. So I have a responsibility by being custodian. The District 1 representatives, based on the band statutes, has responsibilities as well. And with the community centers, that the district rep will incorporate policies and procedures for the use of the building. So we have to come together what that means for the community, and making sure that the whole building is very safe for when we open it up. So as we're getting all of those resolved and making sure we're all on the same page, I understand his policies. He understands what my role in the executive branch is with the community centers. We will keep you informed. Today I have a special guest, Beth Gruber from the Corporate Commission, and she has a little update that she wants to provide to the community. Welcome, Beth, and I turn it over to you.
Thank you, Chief Benjamin. I appreciate being here today. Last week, or a few days ago, Chief Benjamin talked about the broadband study that we have going with Mille Lacs Tribal Economy, and I'm just here to give you a little bit more information about it. So as the pandemic was happening, we developed what we call the Mille Lacs Tribal Economy, so that we could focus our efforts on ways to revitalize the Mille Lacs Band. The Mille Lacs Tribal Economy encompasses the 3 districts of the Mille Lacs Band Ojibwe territory, and the census tracts, if you're into that sort of thing, are 9504, 9505, 7704, 9703, 9701, and 9702. What you really need to know, though, it's the populations within Mille Lacs County, Pine County, and Aitkin County, as well as the cities of Onamia, Wahkon, Isle, McGregor, Hinckley, and Sandstone. As the pandemic was going on, one of the disparities we recognized immediately was the lack of reliable broadband. Whether it was needing to work from home, your children were distance learning, or you might have needed to utilize telehealth. So we worked with the Blandin Foundation and enrolled in their CBR Accelerate program. And we have a team that's called the Mille Lacs Tribal Economy Cohort that is going through a 15-week program with Blandin. And we're studying the next steps to develop a broadband study and broadband studies go on for like many years, so it isn't like you just develop it today and it's good for just today. It's looking at the future, because we want broadband to be like electricity, like water, like sewer. It's a utility that we all need. It's not just for some people. So we're working with Aitkin County, Pine County, and Kanabec County. They're the other 3 cohorts, and that is super cool because it's contiguous land. So the data that we get, we can share with them, and the data they get, they can share with us. But something super important when you're doing a study is a survey. So that's where we need your help. And you might have seen it on the Facebook page. You might have received an email. You might have seen it in the Onamia. But we have about 10 days left where you can do your survey. It's important that you take it at home, because we want to know what your broadband experience is at home. If you work at the government center, you probably have pretty good broadband. But if you're at home and you live in a rural space, you may not. So we want you to do it from home. There's a second link within the survey that's called the speed test. And that's what's really important, because we want to know what your speed is as you receive information coming in. That's called the up. And then also if you're sending information out, that's called the down. And when anybody takes that survey, a little pin drops in a map with their information. So at the end of the study, we can take that map and we can take it to legislators, grant providers, county commissioners, the Mille Lacs elected officials, and talk about the need for increased broadband. I'd like to recognize the people on the cohort, because without them we couldn't do it. Brittany Wind, Colin Cash, Percy Benjamin, Keith Modglin, Mike Moylanen, Dustin Goslin, Bill Hill, Dean Kapsner, Scott Savage, and Joe Buttweiler. And I forgot something really important. If you complete your survey before May 21st, you will be entered in the drawing to win a free iPad. Incentives are always good.
Yes, always good. Well, thank you very much for that. And since Beth is asking us and urging us to participate in the broadband, I think that is something we should all look at. I know I told Beth earlier, I started it a couple of times at home, and then something caught my attention, but I'm going to go home today and make sure I complete that. And maybe I might get an iPad, who knows?
That's right.
But maybe you will too. With that, thank you. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Miigwech.